Hello ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to this video. A very warm welcome to another video of mine. Well, today I'm going to talk about the Hang Seng Index, the Hong Kong Stock Market Index. I'm going to tell you all how the index could behave in the next week. Last week I had given you all certain predictions about Hang Seng Index, and those predictions of mine were superb. I had given you all a range of the Hang Seng Index, and I had told you all certain other things about the Hang Seng Index for this particular week. I had given predictions about the Hang Seng Index, and those predictions of mine were absolutely superb. I wouldn't say it was 100% correct, but it was quite spectacular, quite incredible. I'll tell you how those predictions of mine were superb. The Hang Seng Index this week was open on the 14th, 15th and 16th of February 2024. It was only open for 3 days. The range which I had given you last week for this week was 15,288 and 16,223. And as you all can see on your trading screen this week, the Hang Seng Index traded within this range. I had also told you all that if the Hang Seng Index starts to trade above a level of 16,228, then you can assume that the Hang Seng Index has turned bullish and it could gain another 150 to 200 points from there. And as you all saw this week, once the Hang Seng Index crossed a level of 16,223, it turned bullish and it reached a level of 16,394. I had told you all that if it starts to trade above that level of 16,223, it could gain 150 points. And as you all saw this week on your trading screen, that exactly happened. I had also told you all that the Hang Seng would trade from flat to positive this week. And as you all saw this week, Hang Seng traded exactly the way I had told you all. So you would agree with me that my predictions were superb this week. Well, this is not the first time I'm giving you all such superb predictions about the stock markets. I have given you all such predictions in the past, maybe hundreds of times. And I not only predict about the stock market or stocks, I can also predict about you, your future, your business, your career, your job, your relationships, your love relationships, your marriage life, your children, your married life, your marriage, your education, your property, etc., etc., etc. So if you want to show me your horoscope, you are most welcome to contact me. Or if you want a solution to your problem, then also you are most welcome to contact me. My WhatsApp number has been given on this video. Well, first let me tell you all that never in your life take a trade based on my videos, based on my predictions, based on my range of the Hang Seng Index. Never in your life take a trade in the stock market watching my videos. This is my humble request to y'all. Well, now let me start predicting about the Hang Seng Index for the next week. My prediction about the Hang Seng Index is that the Hang Seng Index could trade from flat to negative next week. In other words, the Hang Seng Index could close below the level of 16,358 next Friday. Hang Seng has closed at a level of 16,358 on the 16th of February 2024. But next Friday, that is the 23rd of February 2024, you could see the Hang Seng Index closing below this level. I am not saying that it cannot go above this level of 16,358 in the next week. It can go, but the markets will fall from there and the Hang Seng Index could close below the level of 16,358. And as I told you all that the Hang Seng could trade from flat to negative in the next week. Well, these predictions of mine are based on astrology and numerology. I don't use any other tool to predict about the Hang Seng Index. Well, my range of the Hang Seng Index for the next week would be that the Hang Seng Index could trade between a range of 15,778 and 16,748 in the next week. That is from the 19th of February 2024 until 23rd of February 2024. And when the markets close next Friday, you could see the Hang Seng Index trading above a level of 15,919 in the next week. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here is something else for y'all. I want to tell y'all that if the Hang Seng Index starts to trade below a level of 15,777 for 90 minutes or more than 90 minutes, 1.5 hours or more than 1.5 hours, then you can easily assume that the Hang Seng Index has turned bearish and it could lose another 100 to 150 points from that level of 15,777. And if the Hang Seng Index starts to trade above a level of 16,777 in the next week for 90 minutes or more than 90 minutes, 1.5 hours or more than 1.5 hours, then you can easily assume that the Hang Seng Index has turned bullish and it could gain another 150 to 200 points from that level of 16,777 in the next week. Well, this is all I wanted to tell y'all about the Hang Seng Index for the next week. And here I want to end my video. Jai Mata Di, Jai Maa Kali.